I started watching The Good Place, and if you start watching this show, you start thinking about your own little inconsequential actions throughout the day. Because the premise of the show is there's a point system that you get certain points for doing something good and points taken away for doing something bad, and that sort of determines your entrance into the good place or the bad place. And I would imagine that doing a show like this couldn't help but spark some conversations, or some of those things would rub off on your own thinking out in the world.
For me, it's more like seeing my hypocrisy.
Really?
I mean, I watch myself to this day. I'll go, don't do it. Just when you put a tip in a jar for the barista, who then is turning his back away from you at the moment you're putting in this celebrity $20 bill, kind of tip, and they're not seeing it. It's like, well, shoot.
Should I pull it out and do it again?
Yeah. So I wait.
I
have waited, which is a total karmic wash. Meaning no points for being generous, because you weren't really being generous. You were being, self-aggrandizing kind of moment. So I have plenty of those in my life where I'm pretty much recognized as a nice guy.
Yes.
Well, if you go around being a nice guy, you got to figure at least 50% of that's for show. You're not always being nice. You're being something. Charming. You want to be charmed. You want to charm somebody.
And that's about you.
And that's about me. So whatever nice thing I'm doing at that same moment is a wash.
It's so funny, when you think about the career you've had and how blessed you are to have been able to work with these creative geniuses. And I wonder if it ever makes you stop and go, why do I get to be?
I don't. Here's why. It's like it is mysterious. I have a really great manager, and I've had a series of amazing agents. But I really believe that I also have really great angels, because it's like, who knows? I don't sit there and have a pile of scripts. I've never been the guy who goes, well, let me read all of this and make a choice. I don't. What's next seems to appear for me. But I do believe that there's also a degree of the law of attraction. So you put out, this, and you usually get it back. So if you're sitting there going, it's so hard to get work around here, then the universe goes, oh, he's enjoying so hard to get work around here. As opposed to, man, I love going to work, which I do. So I'm putting that out. And I'm guessing that has an impact to some degree. I'm not showing up and whining. I'm showing up and going, wow, which is probably more fun thing to be around than a whiner. And if you start thinking you get it because you deserve, or you try to figure out what you're doing to make that happen, you're back into the negative points in the good place.
Right.
So you have to go to gratitude. You just have to go, thank you.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.